Hi, everyone. My name's Amanda Jo. Welcome.
And my name is Boris. I am so glad you've joined us. Amanda Jo, you don't sound very excited, which is kind of unusual for you. What's up?
I've been carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Wow, that sounds intense. Do you want to talk about what's going on?
Well, things haven't gone my way this week. First, I was helping my cousin build a new sidewalk with his dad. My cousin dropped one of the tiles and it broke.
Oh dear.
His dad was upset because it meant he had to go back to the store. So my cousin told him it was my fault. Later, he apologized and fessed up to his dad, but I'm just so mad. I'm never going to speak to him again. Then later, I found out that my cousin shared a secret I had told him with another friend. When he realized what he did, he was quick to apologize and try to make it right. But I am so hurt that he broke my trust, and I can't stop crying. And then, to top it all off, I found out that my neighborhood soccer team has another spot that opened up. The coach asked for suggestions of who we would like on the team. My cousin is so good at soccer, and I thought he'd be a great addition, but I'm really mad at him. And I didn't want to suggest him because he was so hurtful to me this week.
Wow, that is a lot to take in. Relationships aren't easy, that's for sure. I'm glad that at least your cousin was sorry for all the ways that he hurt you.
Well, yeah, he was really sorry, but I'm just gonna stay mad at him forever. That will show him.
You could do that, but I wonder if that will help your relationship. You know, our story today is about someone who had a lot of bad things happen to him. And I mean a lot. I think it might be helpful for you. Let's check it out.
We're skipping to the Bible. We're skipping
Where?
to the Bible. We're skipping
Sure.
to the Bible. We're skipping.
Old Testament.
Nope. What do you want? After Jacob deceived Esau and took his father's blessing, he ran away from home and started his own family. God gave him a new name, Israel, and he had 12 sons. Hey, Agnes, can you imagine if you had 12 brothers and not just one?
Hey, over here. Oh, sick! Get away from me, horrible creatures!
And 12.
What a
Dream
nightmare.
come true. But out of all of Israel's sons, Joseph was his favorite. Jacob loved him so much that he gave him a beautiful robe of many colors. When his brothers saw it, they were jealous. So one day, when the brothers were all alone in a field, they took Joseph and they sold him as a slave.
Man, talk about brotherly love. What about their dad? Wasn't he mad?
Ooh, you're not gonna like this.
What?
They took Joseph's brand new robe, put animal blood on it, and they told their dad that Joseph had been eaten by wild beasts.
What? That's terrible!
Yeah, but he wasn't actually eaten by wild beasts, remember? He was just sold into slavery, never to see his family again.
Yeah, that's still really bad.
Well, just looking on the bright side. Anyways, Joseph was carried off to Egypt, where he became slave to a very powerful man. There was a misunderstanding, and Joseph got thrown into jail.
Things just keep getting worse for old Joseph.
While he was in jail, Joseph met this guy, the Pharaoh's cupbearer.
Cupbearer? You mean that Pharaoh was so lazy he couldn't even carry his own cup?
No. See, actually, a cupbearer was the guy who drank out of Pharaoh's cup first to make sure there wasn't any poison in it.
And if there was poison in it?
I guess it's time to find a new cupbearer.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Sorry. I mean, the way you said it made it sound
Okay,
like...
yeah. Why would I joke about that? Okay, Craig, all done. Okay. Anyways, this cupbearer had a crazy dream that he couldn't figure out. But when he told Joseph about his dream, he knew exactly what it meant. He predicted that the cupbearer would be free from prison in just 3 days. And guess what? It happened!
Wow! So did that guy help Joseph get out of jail?
Not really. It looks like he forgot about him.
The nerve of some people.
But wait! 2 years later, the Pharaoh had a dream he couldn't figure out. That's when the cupbearer remembered Joseph. They got him out of prison, and Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream. He predicted that there would be 7 years of wealth and prosperity in the land, followed by 7 years of famine.
7 years of famine? Sheesh! They better start stocking their cabinets.
Well, that's what they did, and Pharaoh put Joseph in charge of managing the whole country of Egypt. For the next 7 years, Joseph stored up all kinds of food for Egypt. Then, the famine came. There was no food anywhere, and the drought stretched all the way up to where Joseph's family was living. When they heard that Egypt had food, Joseph's brothers set out to see if they could get some.
Oh boy, are they gonna be in for a surprise? I'll bet Joseph is gonna get a little payback when he sees them.
Well, actually, it looks like Joseph was super happy to see his brothers again. He told them all about what God had done for him, and he invited the whole family to come live with him in Egypt. He got to see his father again, and Joseph knew that what his brothers had meant for evil, God meant for good.
Wait, so that whole thing was part of God's plan from the beginning?
Well, yeah, if Joseph's brothers hadn't sold him, he wouldn't have been able to provide food to keep his family alive. That's how God kept his promise that was made all the way back in the beginning, which was given to Abraham, then to Isaac, then to all the people of Israel. Now their family was safe to grow. Oh, wow. Looks like we're about to take a little bit of a leap here, Agnes.
A leap? How big of a leap?
Say about 400 years. Hey, Craig, can we get like a time warp sound effect thing going?
You got it, Skip.
Hey, buddy, totally redeemed yourself. Whoa!
Wow, you were right. Joseph had a lot of bad things happen to him. His brothers sold him to be a slave. He got blamed for something he didn't even do and was thrown in jail. But then he worked for the Pharaoh and was put in charge of all the food for the entire country. That's a big job.
Yes, it was. He was basically the second in command. His brothers did something terrible to him. But did you notice how he responded when he met them?
Yes, he could have let them starve, but instead he gave them food.
That's right. His brothers were afraid that he was going to get his revenge, but he never did. He even moved them to Egypt so that he could keep providing for them. And you know, I'm sure there was a time in Joseph's life when he was really upset with his brothers, but God helped him forgive them. I bet if you asked God, he would help you forgive your cousin.
I think you're right. I really do need to forgive my cousin, because when I don't forgive him, it's causing me a lot more heartache and grief than it's causing him.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why God tells us to forgive each other. He wants us to be free from the burden of carrying around all the hurt and pain from a relationship. It doesn't mean that it won't hurt anymore, but it does help the wound start to heal. When I'm having a hard time forgiving someone, I remember how much I need God's forgiveness in my life, and that helps me to give grace to others.
That's a good reminder. God is so faithful to us. He promises to forgive us every time we mess up. And I mess up a lot. You know what? I have decided I'm going to forgive my cousin. Hey, our memory verse talks about God's faithfulness, which is really encouraging. Why don't we say it together?
Okay.
The Lord your God is God. He is the faithful God. Deuteronomy 7:9. Great job! Let's say it one more time with big action.
Yes, one more time.
The Lord your God is God.
He is the faithful God. Deuteronomy 7:9. I am so glad you've decided to forgive your cousin. Our relationships are always better when they are filled with forgiveness. And when it's difficult for us, we can ask God to help us. God is the author. God helps me forgive others. That's our bottom line. Let's say it together. God is the author. God helps me forgive others.
Well, friends, it's been so fun learning with you today. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, see you next time.
Bye.
When my world feels like it's shaking, when my heart feels like it's breaking, walking over waves can be hard to do. Take my hand, you're the hero, Jesus. You're the one who never leaves us. Whatever comes my it's a great big world. Where do I go? How do I fit in? Gotta keep this one thing on my mind. The maker of all the universe is on my side. And if God is for me, who can be against me? God is for me. Who can be against me? He is my strength, He is my friend forever. God is for me. Who can be against me? When I just don't understand, God is for me. When life doesn't go the way I planned, God is for me. When I just don't understand, God is for me. When life doesn't go the way I planned, God is for me. If God is for me, who can be against me? God is for me. Who can be against me? He is my strength, He is my friend forever. God is for me. Who can be against me? God is for me. Who can be against me?
Hey friends, my name is Miss Tara. At Children's Ministry, we can show God's love to others by using our loaves and fish dollars. You all have an opportunity to get loaves and fish dollars 3 ways. 1, by bringing a new friend to church with you or invite them to watch with you online. 2, memorizing the Bible verse for the month and tell your leader or a grown-up in your house. And 3, reading the Bible at least 3 times each week. Make sure to share that with a grown-up in your house or your leader. There's an online form that your grown-up or your leader can fill out every week, and our team will track how many loaves and fish dollars are in your account. In the Bible, there's a story about one boy who gave his lunch to Jesus so that he could multiply it and feed 5,000 people. Jesus can do the same with all the loaves and fish dollars you collect. Every dollar can be used to help someone here in Calgary or Canada or somewhere else in the world. Remember, it's always better to give than it is to receive. Every month, you have a chance to spend your loaves and fish dollars at the online store. You can find more details about the store and how to spend your dollars on the Center Street Church website under the Children's Ministry page. We are collecting our offering to support the Operation Christmas Child Project. For this offering project, we have a cool offering container. You should have a template that looks like this, and once you cut it all out, this is what it's gonna look like. How cute! I love it. Pretty cool. This is what you'll use to put your offering money in till the end of September. Now, friends, let's hear Bryce's story and how this shoebox he received changed his life.
My name is Bryce Pablo. I'm from Philippines in a small town called Sanchez Mira. When I was 4 years old, I received a shoebox. When I opened my box, I was so happy because I saw toy cars, stuffed toys, toothbrush, and some books. My dog's name is Puppy. My puppy follows me wherever I go. My mother encouraged me to go to church to learn more about God. When I was 7 years old, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior.
I'm so amazed with what God is doing. I saw the transformation of my son. Whenever he comes home, I see him reading the Bible.
I shared the gospel to my parents and also to my brothers, and they accepted Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior too. Because of that shoebox, God used me, and now I am discipling other children like me.
We do not know God before. Our life was just full of traditions. I'm so grateful for the one who packed the shoebox that changed our life as a whole family.
Through your offering, you're making it possible for others to hear about Jesus too. Thanks for listening, friends. Bye.